Hey guys, what's going on? James here, and in this video today, we're going to be taking a look at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers' initial injury report for their Week 7 matchup versus the Atlanta Falcons. And thankfully, folks, it is a pretty small injury report so far up to this point. You only have two players for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers on this injury report. You have outside linebacker Anthony Nelson, who is dealing with a concussion, but guess what? He was full go on Wednesday. That is great news for the overall prospect of Nelson getting out of that concussion protocol and being able to be available. We saw last week Cam Gill got some more opportunities in the absence of Anthony Nelson. If Nelson is good to go, that would obviously mean that Cam Gill would take a step back, going back to mainly special teams types of play, but Nelson is, still listed on here, even though he was a full go in today's practice. And then you have nose tackle Vita Vea, who was a limited participant due to a foot injury. This is not the first time that Vita Vea has been on the injury report so far up to this point. He hasn't missed any game time, anything along those lines. He has still been pretty much good to go, all things considered, regarding playing time and everything along those lines. This has really just been a injury that has been nagging Vita Vea throughout the past couple of weeks, but he is still limited. He is still participating in some way, shape, or form, which is good. I think a lot of people are going to be very happy to see only two players, considering all the different guys who have been dealing with injuries, right? Carlton Davis has been on the injury report. Jamel Dean has been on the injury report. Ryan Neal has been on the injury report. That's just in the secondary and on the defensive side. Baker Mayfield suffered a non-throwing hand injury in last week's game, versus the Detroit Lions, where he had busted up his finger. It was bleeding a little bit. It looked like a bit of a scrape or a cut on his finger, or whatever it may have been. But Baker Mayfield took a couple of shots in that game also that one could have thought maybe he was a little banged up from that injury, but that's not the case, at least according to this injury report. Mike Evans seems like he is back. Kalijah Kancey seems like he is back and ready to go. Like, there have just been a lot of guys dealing with nagging injuries here and there. We have definitely seen it. So to see these players not be on the injury report, to see only Anthony Nelson and Vita Vea be here, is a great thing to see. Even at this, Nelson's full go. Vita Vea is a limited participant. There's nobody missing practice right now. I feel like that's so huge. That's so important and is a great thing to see. And hopefully that can continue, right? Fingers crossed throughout the remainder of this week, going into week number 7, that guys are able to stay healthy, that they are able to be full go, or Vita Vea will go from limited to full go, right? That's the hope. That's what you're looking at moving forward. Because when this team is healthy, guys are able to go out there and be at full strength. Obviously, that gives them the best chance to win. But that's kind of it here for this pretty small injury report. Would love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions about it down in the comment section below. What do you think about this? And what are your just thoughts on the injuries that these guys have been dealing with as a whole, and the fact that everybody is coming back seemingly very, very healthy, all things considered, moving forward into this upcoming game versus the Falcons, which is admittedly a pretty big game. But anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Hope y'all enjoyed. As always, folks, I'll see you all in the next video or the next live stream. But until then, and as always, guys, goodbye for now, and go Bucs.